Begin.
Okay. Hi, Ed and Lindsay and all the other daughters, Kristen, and I can't remember the other daughter's name, forgive me. But we just wanted to put this together and put it on YouTube. We're doing this today in memory of Karen because we loved her so much. Karen's been a part of House of Hope's intercessory team from almost day one, 3303, and I met Karen years before that at just an impromptu prayer time that some of us were having, and she just made her way into my heart, and we have been friends, very good friends, for now about 12 years. And Karen had such an amazing, warm heart. She cared so much for the hurting, and that's how she came to be so involved with House of Hope. And we came to just be so blessed by her as she blessed others. She blessed many of the girls in our Wildflowers program by she put together all of our journals for these girls, and it was a labor of love. And she would just design them, and she was so creative, and she would put their names on them, and she would put the letters that we chose inside of the books and the journals for the girls, and it was just such a labor of love from her. And then she would be the one that would go out and pick all of the bags for the girls, the totes, and she would make sure that they were special, and she would sew, special things on them. And then I don't know what we would have done without Karen. When we did our Break the Grave event, she put together the food and the menu and lined up churches to help with the food, and she was there all day serving the food in the volunteer room and the green room and making sure everybody was fed, and she was really good at bringing in some wonderful, wonderful things and just planning those menus. And where would we have been without her menu planning and our Wildflower weekends? And the thing that I just will always remember the most about Karen is her laugh.
No, I got mine earlier.
Her laugh was so unique and so special, and her smile. And since hearing that she went home to be with the Lord, it's just been echoing in my heart and mind.
Talk to Greg.
Yes, talk to Greg. Yes. Hearing her laughter, I just hear it in my heart and my mind, and I just feel like she's here with us today, and she'll always be a part of House of Hope, and she'll always be a part of my heart. I just loved your mother and your wife, Ed, so much. She touched more lives than I think anybody will ever realize. There's just not much she wouldn't do for somebody. And she had a counselor's heart, and she would just pray for anyone, and she would listen. She was an amazing listener.
Yes.
And we're just going to miss her very much. So we send our sympathy and our love, and we just wanted you to know that this day, handing out bags to the homeless, we're doing it in memory of Karen and her heart, her giving heart. So bless you, and we're praying for you, all of you, and her siblings too. I want you to know Karen often talked to me about her great love for her sisters and her brother. Oh, how she loved her brother, and her parents and her children. Oh, my word, she loved you all so very much. And you will always have that love. So hang on to those memories, and we want you to know that you're in our prayers, and we loved your mother very much. Thank you.
Conversation I had with Karen, the last conversation I had with her, she had just went to Florida. She was telling me how much she was enjoying having her brother stay with her, and how much that time together had meant to her, because they had gotten close, and he was helping her and she was helping him, and it was just a real close-knit time, and she really loved you. She loved you. She loved her whole family so much, and she was so blessed for Lindsay in her engagement, and she was just blessed with her whole family, and she was so excited that they were coming out for Christmas and that she was going to spend that time with her family. And she meant a great deal to me and a lot of people up here. I didn't know her that long. I had just met her this year, but she became instantly one of my best friends, and she was somebody I could really talk to, and I'm going to miss her a lot. She was just a true, genuine heart of love, and she accepted me. She loved me right where I was at, and you don't get that in a lot of people, and I will miss her greatly, and I extend my sympathy to you, but know that she is in heaven. Know that she is out of pain. Know that she is happy and joyful, and you will see her again. If you know Jesus, you will see her again as she just stepped from one place to another. The soul never dies. She's with Jesus, her lover, of her soul. God bless you.